Saturday morning stream. Saturday morning stream. Charlie, man. Find your game. Trying to find a game. Find your game. Two of my favorites, Mike Tyson, Roy Jones. Never thought those two would ever fight.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Atlanta Falcons. Here's Bosher to kick it away.
How much more will that? Mustang. God, I suck. Go ahead and do all your stuff. I'm going to give you 60 seconds. I'm going to let you change around whatever you want to change, man. Alexa, give me a timer for 45 seconds. Alexa, set an alarm to go off in 45 seconds.
45 seconds, starting now.
You alright there, babe? You okay? Need some water? Maybe some milk? Wow, finger looking good. Yeah, that was great. Yeah, there's no shame. Turn around.
It's tasty.
Oh, aftertaste kind of hit you. No sweat.
Oh, God. I swallowed the rest of it.
There is milk here. Can we get a close up on his eyes?
Oh, my God.
I But you also say to be fair, Jim.
Oh, you done? All right, let's
I'm
go.
Ethiopian. My family is African. So I've been eating hot sauce since I was a baby.
This isn't affecting you.
Did you see the dirty look you just gave me? Jim, it's okay. There's no shame.
No? You want to do some more? Go ahead, man.
It's affecting you.
Excuse me.
It's spicy. It's hot. You can just give up now and drink some milk. You're literally sweating, Jim. Stop talking. Okay. Can we get a medic in here for this? This is dedication. I was actually
Alright, that's
looking
45
forward to
seconds.
this.
Alexa, turn the alarm off.
Jim did it for the job.
How long have we been doing this?
Now the former Oregon man, this is Kenyon Barner. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Newton now on 2nd down. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Out of the gun, Newton escaping the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Deion Jones in there to drop it for a loss of 10, and it'll be 4th and long. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Oh, it's a wobbler here.
Uh-oh.
It's fielded at the 45. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. The Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already.
I'm a Mustang.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They snap it at 1. Now Ryan.
Man, they wouldn't let me get my guy.
Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And they will be set up now as he brings us all the way back inside the 20.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And onto the field, here come the Panthers. They were forced to punt last time, and I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot.
What?
Great opportunity.
Got a touchdown.
They want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
We had a touchdown, sir. Acting pretty laggy today.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bruce Irvin in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Newton now to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone.
That's mine.
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, Brandon, there's no question who they're going to look to on 3rd and long, but you can bet this defense knows that as well, so they've got him blanketed downfield. And this ball winds up being intercepted.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. And even 40 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Jones. 23 yards on the play.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
Yeah, they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call. Well, this crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction.
Taking out Matty Ice's ankles, huh? That's how we playing? That's how we playing, bro?
So
trying to tear his Achilles? All right.
Now it's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
I feel that
losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together.
Come on, Ridley.
We just saw there. He may not be a big time.
You got good red zone defense.
Straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
And Bryant's kick is good. And the Falcons are out to a 3-0 advantage. They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And the Panthers coming out now. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football. I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
And again, the
Christian
run
McCaffrey,
defense
this ain't
stout
your day,
time.
brother.
He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, my God. I can't believe I did. I should have just knocked the ball.
He is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter.
I thought one dude that could make a contested catch. Should just knock the ball.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Thanks all day, McCaffrey.
Yardage here to the 31-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Do you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Well, now they'll start 3 yards shy of midfield after that long 57-yard miss. On first down, Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
He got 29 yards that time.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Now Ryan on first down. Underneath here to Hill. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Remain here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Ryan keeps it on the sneak. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Matt Ryan taking it in. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
Partner, that was simply an example of getting low, wasn't it?
It was indeed. And for the quarterback, so they get low the line. They did their job. Is the quarterback's job just to find a crease and dive?
Find a crease and just get in there. And ordinarily, you start low yourself, get low behind that offensive line. But sometimes they do such a great job, you can almost fall forward and find the crease for a touchdown.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, come get a little bit closer this time.
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Back to the air, Newton on second down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle.
Keanu, the enforcer.
It's incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on first and second down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On third down, Newton.
Oh, got two guys.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Robert.
Two guys.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Here's Ryan to throw.
Why would you stop?
Now it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball
try to
goes
get
in
too
the
fancy.
cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Why would he stop, though?
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He's going to look deep down the field. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On second and 10, Newton buying time to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home. And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
To throw on third down. Newton flushed out right. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. Vic Beasley. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Michael Pilardi now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. They'll take this inside the 40. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. And here now come the Falcons. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10, it's Ryan again. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Ryan. It's caught, Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first half.
Let's go.
And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
And that's a little bit exciting team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Gets around him. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. On the screen, this is Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A good 1st down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Throwing again, Ryan.
Oh,
Picked up by James Bradbury. And
guy was wide open.
There as his guys will get the football back. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter.
I don't know why they do
Defensively,
that,
they did
but
that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points.
Guys all the way over
And the best
here.
part is that they made their
Give
own
them a
break,
button that's on the
taking
right.
the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
Let's go.
come on, capitalize on this one.
Flush to his right. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll
want to
wind
make
up
too
getting
many
right
more
about
of those
4
runs,
there on the
Cam.
scramble. And
You already
it's
got a bad
second
shoulder.
down.
How about a tip of the
You don't
cap
want
to
to
the
do too many more
defense?
of
They're
those
working
runs,
against a
Cam.
very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Newton being chased out left.
You don't want too many more of those, Cam. I'm telling you.
Bruce Irvin in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. This
You don't want
offense in
this, Cam.
desperate
You don't
need of a
want this.
conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Newton escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And look at
You don't want this,
Cam
Cam.
Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Coleman has it here right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. It's caught by Coleman. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. From the gun, it's Ryan. And he fires one incomplete. He was hoping to get that one to Tevin Coleman in space. 3rd down here. Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him, do you?
No.
I mean, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that 2nd catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this is caught at the 8. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Ryan will throw again. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will extend their lead. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Here's Bryant for the extra point. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 15. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He's going to go deep for Funchess. Got a man that's caught inside the 10. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A fantastic connection that time. Newton to Funchess. 59 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
What a game this defense has played. They're pitching a shutout, so it'd be fun to watch down the stretch to see if their defensive coordinator continues to be as aggressive as he's been all game long.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Newton. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, why did you jump?
Panthers in for the score.
That made no sense.
So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Are you're going slow clap on me?
God, that made no sense at all.
Very nice, is it?
No.
Big Beasley,
They
you're
haven't
just
been
like,
very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now Newton will bring the Panthers up to go for 2.
I did it all for 2. Come on, man.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up to kick the extra point.
He might as well go for it.
Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Out of the gun, Newton. And he'll find his way in for 2. And we're back to a 2-score game. The lead's cut to 16.
What? Oh, 2-score game, okay.
Captain Zero out now as he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. They run the play fake to Coleman. Now Ryan. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
See, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Eric Reed, the former LSU Tiger, making the play on the defensive side.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Get up!
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. Flushed out right. Wide open receiver complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Ryan. Connects with Sanu right side. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 23 yards on the play.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Now, he's been a busy man out of the backfield. They've looked his way quite a bit so far in this game.
Nice job there defensively, though, adjusting, because a couple of his earlier catches, he was wide open. Not that time.
You mentioned the key word, adjustment. A better cover man on him now in space.
Ryan going underneath. It's Coleman. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. Play action. Ryan.
P.I. Oh, my God.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They'll try and throw for him with Ryan. This is caught, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Again, Ryan. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone.
There's that man again.
Julio Jones. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will add on to their lead.
Really,
It's
bro?
an extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Okay. I was trying to be cordial.
And that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations,
Trying out some new
players will
defenses
tell
at
you
the
that's
end.
extra
Trying not
intensity.
to.
From where we sit, it's actually frustration,
Rude.
not a good play.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's
Here are the
see if you
Panthers
wanna,
now as their offense comes back out onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play, and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here.
Don't be under
And that
fire,
was the
my
message
guy.
to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just
You want to
something
hit
to
my
build on,
kicker.
get it
You'll be
done,
under
and
fire,
maybe we can
my
look at
guy.
that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10.
You're going to be under fire.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now Newton.
You're going to be under fire, my guy.
Again, and down he goes again.
Don't hit my kicker.
Jones in there to get him. His
Don't hit my
second
kicker,
sack
bro.
now in the afternoon. All right, they're going to try and
Disrespectful.
keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Sit down.
It's incomplete. They had
Under
to go
fire,
for
my
it with
guy.
such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. They take over with great field position. They've got
Trying
the
to be
big
nice.
lead. Most would say they should kneel it, but the key word there is should. You never know here.
You never know. That's the exact play that should happen. But some people like stats. You know, some people like to put more things up on the board, but kneel down is usually the right play here.
We'll see what they do in this situation. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a mist.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons continue to pour it on. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Under fire. Really?
Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge.
Almost
And
forgot.
so I said, Coach,
Ran
what do you
into
want
my
to call?
kicker.
He just
I'm
waved
about to
at
let
him
you off
like,
the hook.
who cares? Let's
Make
get
it
out of
up.
here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Now Newton on 1st down. Pressure brought
Almost
in.
forgot.
Gives
You ran into my
for the
kicker.
sack. Now
Under
they gotta get
fire,
to the
my
line
guy.
quickly.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face an uphill battle here.
I'll give you one more play. Go ahead.
And a
One more
timeout
play.
comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. One last throw here for Newton. Now a desperation. And his
Thank
pass
you.
is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter
Don't ever
where
hit a
you're
man's
playing, no
kicker.
matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it.
Don't ever
And
hit
you
a
know
man's
you're
kicker.
trying to ball weak in
Wrong
your
with
own
you.
facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hard-working crew,
Step 3 takeaway.
I'm Gun. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Till next time, we say so long from Charlotte.
One moment. That's Q? Oh, that's in Q. He's like a wing. He's gonna do something. He's gonna do it. Alright, let's go. Let's get one more game in. Let's get one more in, son.
Fresh off of my hiatus, you to all my haters, they skywalk, I'm Darth Vader. Promise I don't give a I'm let them out 20 rent till a million up. Yep, like a in the Tango Hammer. New Cadillac with an all-go hammer. Rubbers I remember out of Atlanta. I can give a by the dog. Cause I used to get the thing from the test, so I count setting numbers in the hood, do what I say. Do tell me break bread, the fake dead, the bit, the hate dead, fit the nail, the year died to make that middle. You vote for Trump, you see me outside, well you know what's up. I ain't hearing no peace talk, ain't funny, no hee-haw. Like a Black Panther, we to the teeth. Try to reach. Swear to God, I could have been pretty great. A Mike Brown get down with a on me and a half a. Let me buy Sandra Bland. Listen, boy, you're challenging with the running man. I was challenging with a hand. What you see before you, what they told you from nothing, man. Grand hustle over everything. And hit the king like an 18-wheeler in and out of air lane. Never been a part of the AA crowd. Got a problem with me, I said, y'all got the same friend that I came in with, ducking all that lane. Hey, everyone knows on go. I rolled in a 4x4. Believe if a kid gon' go see me with ain't gon' see them no more. They love when I talk that. Roll by the car line with a boat it. Call case with the case and a phone. They watch you get the I live they rapping back, catting them back what they capping back. Ain't roll mama, we know it did. We cashing out, we bagging that. Stacking up, they're zero. Certified neighborhood hero. You can try one of them. Better not try with me though. Hey.
Bring it. Roll it down by 2.
to the mat, Atlanta head cop to the left, turn to the back. Try to see we weren't having that. Sit with your ad, drop it out with Alabama ad. That would get for trying to battle rap. Hit, B1 and done. No drive, but we running. Walk up to you while you showing us stun till you up that jury and money. Playing game, thinking showing us funny till my young went for me. Yeah, for the love of the bankroll. Keep it busy. Don't nobody care about it. Don't nobody wanna hear about it. You got problem, huh? Well, the same thing for everybody. I ain't gon' lie. I promise that a day go by. I ain't on the grind if I ain't on fire. The one thing I want me that can't go by. Trying to push these wheels on the Range Rover. I ain't finna play no game that what you know. So you think at the top till I move over. Modern day Tupac, get a new hover. Know that now come with us and down. We dodge it, steady ducking clown. We chase a meal so we can put that down. Talk when we run the town. But with millions in with no cap and gown. We're all over what happened now. Metal throne, concrete crown. Call that line, you get beat. Real boy veteran. Boy academy. Still remember me when they were sick and needed their medicine. Better watch it while they ain't from around here. Thinking sweet, you got the wrong idea. Get left out there. Tell them so what? I kept trap music all black. Still, I'm that stupid. Still down to do it if you ask to. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah. Trap music all black. Get locked up and get back to it, yeah.
I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch they at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. Shorty wanted me cousin wearing gold. I came up and made it happen, I was by the stove. Big beside this cases one do me dirty, I'ma find you lay on the floor. 19 with a I got rich by myself. Rather do this alone, I wasn't asking for no help. They keep asking how I'm winning with the card that I was dealt. Boy, I work hard for the seat and I ain't buckling my belt. Called my brother on the phone, he said, broski, you a star. I said, brother, hold it down so we'll all be living large. And it's crazy how last year was on my garage. Now I'm in a good position for this life, can't sabotage. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch they at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo. I got tattoos on my face, I use that as motivation. I can never get a job, so for my dream I'm dedicated. For a second, lost myself, I was too busy getting. Now they see me out in public and be knowing what my name is. All these rappers want the clout and the life of being famous. I just wanna be stable, tell my family we made it. I was coming for my spot, a young had to be patient. Now I'm running up, these bands can hit the island for vacation. Now they know my haters, you could say I'm constipated. 5 racks on his fit just to stunt while I'm in Vegas. On my body, shout out to my Caleb Young. Got the cake up, now he's on a data. I ain't folding under pressure, I ain't switching for no. I ain't talking to no cop and I ain't telling on my bros. Ain't no but don't push me, fingers itching on that. Plotting on my come up, gotta watch they at my nose. Long nights I just to hit the studio. Now me and steak and shrimp, I ain't eating sloppy joe. Looking to the mirror, flexing now it in his glow. Bust off like a welcome to the rodeo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago.
They call me
the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd.
I don't know what they call me.
We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Minnesota Vikings.
I was going to say the beekeeper, but I don't want to keep the bees.
This will be taken in at the
I want to trap them. I want to trap the bees. I want to trap the bees. Let's go. I want to trap the bees. I want to trap them. I want to contain them. Let's go, Ito. We finally got a kickoff return on screen. Let's go. That's a backbreaker right there. Bro, I can't even kick after that. Ooh, I made it. That's a backbreaker. That's a backbreaker. We're going to see what kind of resolve Mr. Killer B has.
They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just
What kind of resolve do you have, sir?
And this will be a touchback as that sails.
Some people would have quit right after that. Like, so I respect you already because you're still in the game. Oh, 3 tight ends. Okay. That's what he's playing. 3 tight ends.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook.
Okay.
Fight forward to about the 20.
You got a lot of jukes, but you didn't go nowhere. You got a lot of jukes, though.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down.
I was there.
Cook for the first down and much more.
I was there.
Out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
I know that play
and a
went
nice
to the left side,
line,
and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. And give him 4 yards.
So he's a good player. He's sticking with his game plan here.
When we see those
not
runs
getting
to
panicked.
the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Handoff comes to Cook.
I know it.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard
I thought myself right there. I outthought myself. I had the right play.
Yards that time as that'll
then I
move
turned it off.
You were telling me this yesterday. It's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
You got all the juice.
It'll be second
you got
down.
those. You got all the juice. I see that.
And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Give. This is Cook. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
The traffic.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Cousins. And he's able to find
That's the one I was trying to get
this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way.
Cousins now on 2nd down.
Thank you, son.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Ricardo Allen with a pick. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many
you run so many plays.
First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
It can break your back.
Ryan will bring the Falcons
make
up
one
now,
mistake.
1st and 10 at the 20. After the interception, here's Ryan.
Oh.
And his first pass is incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 15 yards through the air and a 1st down.
Time for us to introduce a new wrinkle to the offense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down. Underneath here to Hill. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. To throw again is Ryan. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper.
And
pick up there at 22.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more, tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Tuesday. Got it.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Gun. 21. Gun.
On first down, Ryan. A dump off now to Hill. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Two minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, it's Ryan. Underneath to his running back. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there.
I'm going to bail this man out.
The football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Listen to me.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
All right.
The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they give up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. It was Ricardo Allen there on the coverage.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins going deep for Diggs. He's got a man, complete. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one, 47 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good. that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Looking deep downfield. And he backs it away, and it
How
falls
did he
down.
hit it from me, bro? I've never even seen that in my life.
And that'll bring up second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. And the Falcons going to use another timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
At least a field goal.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away.
Good punt.
So out come the Falcons now. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10.
What is he doing? I'm not even trying to do that.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. Drops it off for Coleman. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll get a couple yards on that one. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Man, hike the ball.
We have hit halftime.
Should never
Two
do
more
that.
quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Played that a lot smarter.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to...
Oh, Kirk Cousins.
That time as Cousins goes down. Grady Jarrett coming up the middle, gets him there.
You like that, Kirk? You like that?
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To throw is Cousins. The left side caught by Diggs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw, Cousins.
Oh, sorry.
He's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Deion Jones getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Gotta bring that heat, son. We don't like it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they corral him just a
we don't like it.
We
don't like that heat.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run pass numbers.
We don't like the heat.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Tevin Coleman, a 2-yard touchdown grab.
Call me the B Trapper. Call me the B Trapper.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little
Call
bit
me the
and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind.
Let us pray, a.k.a. Cookie Monster,
getting into the game a little bit more, right?
a.k.a. B Trapper.
That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Vikings. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild their confidence.
And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Incomplete. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Cousins. He's going to loft one deep left. That's caught at the 25. Chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. That ball got him. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They run it again with Cook. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. Throwing, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now Cousins, flush to his right.
Thank you.
You saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, and he will take it out.
The Bee Trapper, a.k.a. Let Us Pray. Have a blessed and prosperous day, Killer Bee. Woo! We out of here. Let's go.